Students of class 3rd, welcome all of you in the online classes of SRPS. Today we are going to learn the first chapter of computer, that is Know Your Computer. Let's start. Computer system. Now what is computer system? A computer is also called a computer system. It can do a variety of jobs for us. Means, as you know, we use computer everywhere, in school, in hospital, in shops, in companies, everywhere, and it can perform variety of jobs. Just like we can type letter on computer, we can listen music from computer, we can watch videos, we can play games. Fine, we can make program on computer. So computer can do a variety of jobs. Next, how does a computer work? A computer takes data from the user, then processes the data according to the given instruction, then gives back the instruction or result to the user. See what computer is doing. It takes data, then processes on the data, and finally after processing the data it gives us result. That result is called output. Fine. So these are the 3 points which computer follows. Now we can understand like this. It means that computer follows 3 stages: input, process, and output. What happened in input, process, and output? Let's see. IPO cycle. A computer work on the concept of input, processing, and output. This is known as IPO cycle. See, you can see 3 boxes over here. In first stage, we give values to and instruction to the computer, that is known as input. In second step, the computer works according to our instruction, that is called process. In third stage, the computer gives us result, that is called output. So in the IPO cycle, what we do, to give input to the computer, we use input devices. To process the input, the computer uses a processing device. And in last, to show output, the computer uses output devices. You can see, you can understand this concept by this example. See, input devices. For input, we use keyboard to give input to the computer. After giving input, computer does processing, and processing is done by CPU. Fine. And after processing, computer gives us output, and output is shown on the monitor. So monitor is a output device. Fine. So this is the concept of IPO. You can understand this concept, IPO cycle. Fine. Let's move ahead. Advantages of computer. First advantage, speed. The working speed of a computer is very fast. The work which is done by human being, it takes time to complete the work. But if that same work is completed by computer, a computer completes its work very fast, at very high speed. Second, accuracy. This means computer does not make any mistake. See, when human being is doing calculation with large numbers, it may be possible they may commit any mistake. But when computer is doing calculation with large numbers, there is no chance of mistake. Computer will do calculation with 100% accuracy without any mistake. Got it? Next point. A computer never gets tired with work. See, when we start working, after some time, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, or 4, 5, 6 hour working, we get tired. we leave the job for some time to take rest, but computer no need to take rest. Fine, it a computer never gets tired. Fourth point, large storage. A computer can store a lot of information. See, in computer we can store documents, files, movies, song, our working files, software program, all we can store in computer. So computer has a large storage compared to human being. And last is multitasking. A computer can do multiple of job at the same time. What does it mean? It means while you are typing a letter on computer, at the same time you can listen music, and at the same time you can also copy the data of your pen drive, data that is in your pen drive, to the computer. So three work can be done simultaneously at the same time. So that's why this is called multitasking. Computer is doing so many work at the same time. Now let's take a look on disadvantages of computer. A computer cannot feel. It has no emotion. Like human beings, we have emotions. We feel anger, sometimes happiness, sometimes sadness, but computer does not have any feelings. Second point, a computer cannot think or take decision on their own. Fine, human being can think on their own and take decision according to situation, but computer cannot. Computer perform only those work they are programmed. Last point, a computer cannot work without electricity or batteries. Suppose if you are working on a computer in computer lab and suddenly power cut is there, electricity has gone, then all the computers will stop working. They cannot do work without electricity. Suppose you have a laptop. If you remove battery from that laptop will not work. Same as the mobile, if you remove battery from the mobile, that mobile will not work. Fine, so computer needs electricity or battery to work. So these are the advantages, disadvantages of computer. So that's all in this first chapter. I hope you understood this chapter. Thank you very much.